In this video, I'll be giving you a tour and overview of Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument. Let's get to it. Throughout this video, the correct pronunciation is Ajo, Arizona. Just 5 miles from the U.S.-Mexico border, you'll find the entrance to Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument and the Twin Peaks Campground. Let me show you the visitor center. Dead ahead is Arizona Route 85. Across the street is a Scenic Loop Drive. We'll check that out here in a few minutes. But I want to show you this sign, Lukeville Border Crossings, just 5 miles down the road. If you turn left and go the other way toward Ajo, Arizona, that's just 34 miles up the road. Melody and I did a video just on Ajo. You'll have to be sure to catch that video. So as you pull in off of Arizona Route 85, you'll see the visitor center off to your right. If you are going to the Twin Peaks Campground, you'll just stay straight. Just about this entire park is scenic. As soon as you pull in, you'll see RV parking. You can't camp here in the National Monument. It's camping by designated areas only. They do have the Twin Peaks Campground just up the road. Across the street is the visitor center. Very nice visitor center. They have a gift shop in there. It's open like 4 days a week, so you need to check the website for the times when it's open. Flush toilet, restrooms in here. There's a handicap accessible nature trail behind the visitor center. There is a picnic area on the other side of this these bushes here. I'll take you over there in a minute. There's the visitor center over there. There is a pet walk area they have, and this is the picnic area. You have trash receptacles, covered picnic pavilions. Very well done visitor center. Let me take you across the street. If you visit Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument, you're going to want to visit this scenic drive I'm going to show you. Adjacent to the visitor center across Arizona 85, you'll find the Ajo Mountain Drive. This is the start of the Ajo Mountain Drive. It's a spectacular drive. It took Melody and I several hours. There's plenty of pullovers. You'll want to take your time on this road. You really don't need four-wheel drive, but it's the length limit. There's some sharp turns on this road, and it is a one-way road, so you're making the full loop. Take you back to the sign here. We are about right here before the road becomes a one-way road, and you can see Ajo Mountain Drive makes this loop, and there are plenty of pullovers. There are vault toilets up there at a picnic area. Several different hikes up here. The Arch Canyon trail is a good trail, and so is the Bull Pasture Trail. You can spend a lot of time up here. Melody and I, on our first visit to Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument, we spent 10 days here and didn't see everything. We're back for a second time. We like the park so much. Let me take you back across the road. Oh, before we leave the scenic loop, I wanted to tell you, our first time around 2 years ago, I made a video just dedicated to the Ajo Scenic Loop. It was shortly after we launched our YouTube channel. Our video making skills have improved just a little bit since then, but the scenery is just spectacular. Go back and watch that video. I'll have a link at the end of this video. So we're going to go back across the street past the visitor center. I'm going to take you up Puerto Blanco Drive, and there's a picnic area up here I want to show you. Very scenic area, and then we're going to come back. Melody and I are camped at the Twin Peaks Campground, and I'm going to show you some of the best campsites at the Twin Peaks Campground. Well, I just arrived at the picnic area on Puerto Blanco Drive. It's sure is pretty out here. Look at these mountains. And right behind me is the start of the one-way Puerto Blanco road. It takes, I think it's like 4 hours to make the loop. But you can drive out to this point. I'd highly recommend coming out here to this picnic area just to take in the scenery. It is spectacular. Let me show you around. So this is a better vantage point of the entrance to the Puerto Blanco Drive when it becomes one way. And then right off to my left is the picnic area. Let's go back in there and take a closer look. Organ Pipe Cactus National Monument really did a great job at putting facilities in. The scenery throughout here is just breathtaking. You have a set of pit toilets up there. I want to show you this peak. Zoom in a little bit. There's all kinds of interesting scenery here at Organ Pipe Cactus National Monument. So this is our campsite. We're pulling out tomorrow. I want to take you over here, sit down at the picnic table and show you the campground map before I start taking you around the campground. We've had a great time here. Melody's inside with Milo. Okay, this is the campground map, and what I want to show you is, good thing to know is there's no generators in sites 113 through 208. And I'm going to take you around and show you a few of the preferred campsites. These are campsites I'd want to come back to camp in. But I have to say they did a really good job laying this all out on the reservation website, recreation.gov. So here's the rear of our site, and you can see they did a good job in the whole campground of labeling these sites. You can see I'm in site 33, RVs 36 feet to 40 foot long. I have plenty of room to park my fifth wheel and the tow vehicle in that site. I happen to have a set of restrooms right behind us. We're self-contained, so I really haven't used them. Last time we did, we were here for 10 days, and to conserve water, we did use the restrooms. Flush toilets. There's no hot water in there, so it's a pretty cool shower. It's like a solar heated shower, so you know the water's not real hot, but very nice campground. They have trash receptacles, and there's multiple different restroom facilities in this campground. Let me take you out to the front of the campground, show the entrance. There's some things out there I want to show you. Okay, so here's the entrance to the campground. We're checking somebody in right now. And the difference between the last time we were here and now is this is 100% online reservations. Campground stays pretty busy. Even in the off season, it stays busy. So we were here in November 2+ years ago, and it was first come, first serve. You just fill out a piece of paper, put your money in an envelope, and that's how they did things back then. Used to be January 1st, they started the reservation system for the remainder of the snowbird season. But now it's 100% effective January 1st, 2022. The ranger told me when we checked in that this is now 100% reservation only. So after you clear the welcome station, you're going to come to this intersection. You can bear right and head to the group campground. That's where the Desert View Trails are located. I take you up there later in the video and show you a sunset. And then you could bear left and go into the Twin Peaks Campground where the remainder of the camping is. See those generator hours, 8 to 10 a.m., 4 to 6 p.m. So let's check out this campground. Some additional good to know information is they do have a pet-friendly, well, you're allowed to take a pet on it. I don't know about pet-friendly. There's a lot of choya. You see the choya over there? Yeah, your dog gets one of those in their foot, though. It won't appreciate that. But this campground has a perimeter trail that goes all the way around the campground. They have a real nice paved walkway that goes to the amphitheater. You can see the white screen down there. Let's take a walk down in there. The entire campground is scenic. It is a very enjoyable experience if you do nothing else but just hang out in the campground. It's one of the most scenic federal campgrounds we have been to. Hence, that's why we came back a second time. In the center of your screen, and I probably will say this more than once in the video, that mountain right there is Twin Peaks Mountain, the namesake for the Twin Peaks campground. And we have the amphitheater right down here, very nice area. Sometimes we bring Milo down here in the evening. The sun sets over in that direction. Aho mountain range down there. But did I tell you that with our federal access pass that this campground only cost us $10 a night? It's $20 if you don't have a discount pass, but with our access pass, $10 a night. Now that's affordable RV camping for you. Right off of the group campground is the Desert View Trail. There's supposed to be several places along that trail where you can get an awesome view of the sunset over the Aho mountain range. We're on our way there now. We've done a video of this trail before, link at the end of this video. But right now, we're gonna go take a time lapse of the sunset. Right down in there is the Twin Peaks campground where Melody and I are camped. I'm just off of the Desert View Trail. I'm gonna set my tripod up and try to catch a time lapse of tonight's sunset. This is site number 24. Melody and I had this site 2+ years ago when we were here for Thanksgiving in 2019. Look at the view from the site number 24 at Twin Peaks. We really enjoyed this site. Site number 58 is another sweet campsite. You have a pretty good view of the Twin Peaks from that as well. Take a deep breath, folks, and just take in some of the scenery. Just for a moment. Twin Peaks Campground offers this type of scenery from the camping loop. Absolutely eye-popping gorgeous. And if you're a tent camper, you'll be pleased to know that they have a whole section designated just for tent camping. For example, this is site 193, ground tents only. Here's where you park your vehicle. There's your tent pad. And there is a picnic table and pavilion. They don't all have pavilion. This is the dump station. Very large facility. Looks like we have two different dumps. Let's go check out the water situation. Okay, so there are two different dumps, and we're in luck, folks. Drinking water right here, and then you do have threads on the end of the water spigot. Let's ensure it works. Water works, folks. Making my way back to the rig. It's right over in there. There's my cougar. And we have any luck, we'll spot Melody and Milo.
We have really enjoyed our stay here at Twin Peaks Campground. This place is just so magical. Lots of trails that you can do. I usually just walk the campground with Milo so he doesn't get the little thorns in his feet. Lou had to take a thorn out of his one paw the first day we were here, so Milo and I had just been staying on walking the loops. The night skies are just gorgeous. The stars just fill the sky. Sunrise, sunsets, if you're into that, this is the place to be. If you've never been here, I highly recommend coming to Twin Peaks Campground.
Melody and I love free and affordable RV camping, and Organ Pipe Cactus National Monument surely fits that bill. I'll have the upload and download speeds for Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile in the written video description on YouTube. If you like these videos, like and subscribe, and I'll see you down the road.